When most people book a flight, they look for the cheapest, quickest, and best options. But I want to know what would happen if you scrolled past all of those and booked the longest, ridiculously priced, and worst option. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come all the way to New York City because I'm going to be taking America's worst possible flight from here all the way to Los Angeles. This flight is traveling the most inconvenient route possible, and I'm taking it to answer one simple question. Why does this flight exist? How is this possible, you ask? Well, that's because the two layovers are halfway across the world. And the first one that I'm about to board is an 8-hour and 5-minute flight time. We're gonna make the most of our layover there. I have some exciting stuff planned for it. You'll see when we get there. And I'll tell you about the rest of the journey soon, but for now, we're boarding. Why am I nervous right now? I should probably mention that I've overcome my fear of flying, but there's still a little bit of nerves that linger every time I get on a plane. I'll go there. Just sat down getting settled on the flight, and I gotta be honest, it's a little tight back here. I'm currently in the middle seat. I'm a little bit concerned because it's very hot. I broke the biggest rule in the book, wearing jeans on an 8-hour flight across the Atlantic. That, combined with the fact that I don't think there's any way to control the air in here, has me a little hot and bothered. I digress. Let's see what happens. And so begins the most inconvenient way to travel to LA. I gotta be honest, it felt pretty weird flying east instead of west. Okay, positive update. It is not a full flight. So that means this seat is open. I figured now is probably a good time to introduce my friend Gabe. Alright guys, we're up in the air. We're a little bit more comfortable now, so I figured I'd show you what's in my goodies bag. Very important right here. This will make or break a relationship. Equally as important. A true travel essential. A toothbrush, not covered by anything, which is nasty. Hydration packets. Not sponsored, but I should be. Last but not least, my wife's eye mask that I stole last night. She has another one, don't worry. Alright, they're gonna serve dinner here in a little bit. We'll check back in here shortly. They kindly brought me earphones, but I'm not gonna be needing any in-flight entertainment. I'm on screens way too much, so during this trip, each flight I'm going to be losing one, ultimately leading to our last flight where I won't have any entertainment at all. By this time, they brought out the food for us, and it looked pretty good, honestly. And then they turned the lights out on the plane. You know in kindergarten when they turn the lights out and all the kids take a nap? This feels like that, but for adults. So I decided to take this time to get some work done. We're somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean. I'm gonna get my cozy gear on and been in jeans this whole time. I don't know why I picked this song. It just made this bathroom scene a little bit more epic. I'm gonna go try to catch some Z's. It's still so hot, so I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. I think the reality of what I was doing was actually setting in right here. Regardless of the crazy flight schedule, I was still excited for the first country our layover was gonna be in. Not trying to be a baby or anything, but it is so hot in this flight that I literally had to take all my shirts off. If you're watching this 47-hour journey, you should consider subscribing to help us become the #1 most subscribed to Tonio on YouTube, so that when my friends look me up, I pop up. Alright, let's see if we can get any sleep. Update, I didn't sleep a lick, and I have a feeling today's gonna be rough. But first, coffee. Gabe's still asleep. First flight done. Alright, my friends, we have arrived at our first stop, Vienna, Austria. We have a layover here that we are going to make the most of. We're not just going to sit in the airport. I have a goal to find something at every stop to bring Trevor for our dinner. See, this is my longtime friend Trevor. And the other day, Trevor texted me and said,
"Hey bro, we should grab dinner."
The only problem is he lives in Los Angeles. When I booked a flight to visit him is when I saw this crazy flight path, and I let my curiosity get the best of me. So I'm making sure to bring Trevor something from every country we have a layover in to make the trip worth it. So not only are we going to see what Austria has to offer, but we're going to find something that's going to impress Trevor. Go have a true cultural experience, shall we? We didn't have a lot of time, and we had a little confusion with our Uber.
Be right there. We were downstairs accidentally.
Go up.
For Antonio? Yes. Before we got Trevor's goods, we needed coffee because the energy was low, and our driver brought us to a place from the 1800s. Freud used to have coffee here. Look how beautiful this place is. There was only one bad thing about it. Me. This was most certainly not a sweatpants, grocery bag, and backpack environment. I was embarrassed. But boy, did this cappuccino lift my spirits. This is my kind of layover. Incredible. This was delicious, but we gotta go. We gotta get something to bring Trevor for dinner. Yeah, we definitely would have already been in LA by now. But does LA have these kind of streets? Why take a 6-hour flight when you could take a 47-hour one, am I right? Austria, you've truly outdone yourself. Serious, like this place is pretty awesome. And I think I finally decided what I want to pick up to bring Trevor. Chocolate. Let's go find some. My lack of sleep robbed me of some conversation starters, so I just threw out. It smells so good.
Sorry?
It smells so good. It smells so good.
Smell, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a gift for my friend.
Chocolate bars or chocolate balls?
Chocolate bars. This lady was so kind and was pointing out the perfect gift. She told me her name was Mary, and when I told her my name, she said, yes.
Tonio, this is Espanol.
Yes, Espanol. She then gave me free chocolate, which did not taste good. So good.
With dark chocolate.
And just like that, we got Trevor's goods, and it was back to the airport for flight number 2. It's important to note that at this point in the journey, I had not slept for 24 hours because I couldn't catch any sleep on the flight. I hadn't showered in even longer than that. I have yet to sleep. I'm a little bit delirious, and I am super excited to take this shower. Oh, you're fine. That could have been way worse.
Yes, please, because a lot of times people don't lock.
Oh my God.
So please lock.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Is it locked? Thank you. That woman walking in on me fully clothed, filming myself in the shower? That would happen to me. Anyway, the journey's going great so far, despite how exhausted I am. I still haven't figured out why this flight even exists, who would ever take this flight path, but hopefully we'll find out more as we go. Enough yapping. It's shower time.
What kind of person takes a flight like this? Tonio, I guess, right, guys?
After the shower, the fatigue just kind of started to hit me all at once. I hit a really hard mental wall, and I wasn't even halfway done. I'm however many hours in, I haven't slept, and my spine is currently shaped like a question mark. Okay, so this trip really made me realize something. I don't always take the best care of my body. I push it really hard. I honestly feel like I need to be training to handle this sort of thing. So I partnered with Trainwell. It's a personalized fitness app that matches you with an actual certified trainer. You start by taking a quiz, and then they pair you with someone who fits your goals, your schedule, and even your injuries or limitations. The whole thing is 100% customizable. My trainer built me a program that I can literally do in my living room.
No gym required.
And it's good because they can check in with me on the app to keep me on track. I think one of my favorite parts about Trainwell is the fact that you can quickly message your trainer. It's great for accountability. He's always checking in on me. And at this point, we're pretty much best friends. Everybody say hi to Nate. Hi, Nate. You can try it completely free for 14 days. Just take the quiz and see who your trainer is. Scan this QR code or go to trainwell.net/Tonio Guajardo to take the quiz and get 14 free days of training. Honestly, after this trip, I need it more than ever. Let's keep it going. Well, this airport is a little eerie. That's coming from somebody who spent the night in Denver airport. Our next flight is only 2 hours to our next country. I'm gonna get to meet up with a surprise guest there. Some of you may know, a good friend of mine, so I'm excited. Hopefully I can try to take a little nap on this flight too. Let's do this. But I went ahead and boarded the next flight to head to our next country and to get one step closer to Los Angeles. We're getting ready to take off soon. Our row is completely full and the row in front of us is completely empty, so we'll see how that works out as the flight takes off. But it's a very clean flight, and I have more leg room than the last one, and I'm happy. This flight's pretty empty, which is honestly a really nice thing because it allows us to spread out a little bit, even though we are all crammed in this row right now. Okay, more than anything, including the flights, the hardest thing for me has just been not getting sleep. I haven't slept in like 27 hours or something. I'm about to try to crash on this flight. Wait, I probably shouldn't say that on a flight, but I'm about to go to sleep on this flight. Wasn't allowed to use the in-flight entertainment screen the last flight. This flight doesn't have one. I wouldn't be allowed to use it even if it did. And I'm also not allowed to use my computer, but I'm gonna supplement that with getting some food. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna try to order it. Could I do the Laugeneck meat Putin shit, Emmentaler?
Yes, yeah, with that. Anything else?
Really good. Really good. That tastes like a croissant. I have to go to the bathroom really bad, but I don't want to ask this lady to move. Partly because she's elderly, partly because she looks like she's really vibing on her movie that she's watching. Gabe's sneakily watching the movie too. I mustered up the courage to ask her to move. I don't know why this was so hard for me. And I honestly think the sleep deprivation was getting to me at this point. Look at my hair. It looks like it perfectly fits up against the ceiling. 1 mile at a time. I've slept. I've eaten. This is normally the time that I would get on my computer. The boredom was real, but hey, at least this flight had air conditioning. And I didn't realize it then, but boredom was going to be the least of my concerns because things got bumpy. Instantly, all of my fears of flying were reignited in this moment. But thank God, it passed. And before we knew it, it was time to land, and we were one step closer to Los Angeles. Flight number 2 complete. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UK. How was that accent? Was it just really bad, or was it good? And that's when we were picked up by our special guest, Chris. He's an amazing friend and creator from the UK. And I asked him, I want to have the most British layover we possibly can.
Okay, let's do it. I've already planned it out. It's going to be great.
Let's start it off with like a British saying. What do you say?
Bottle of water? No.
Bottle of water, let's go.
My car's making some dodgy noises, mate. It's going into the garage on Monday. It's completely fine. It's safe.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
Let's go. No way. Dude, you drive on this side. That's crazy. I want to have the most British layover ever. I have to find something for Trevor to bring to the dinner.
We've got that covered.
Is it possible to get like fish and chips on the flight?
Probably not. This is my other car.
Would I have already been in LA for like 24 hours by now? Sure. But would I have got to see all of this? Absolutely not. We went back to the place because Chris had a gift.
Since you're not here for long, I've brought along some treats. We've got tea bags, cream eggs. We've got milk for the tea.
Milk. What is
Scones.
I love scones.
Jam. Clotted cream.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Yeah, you're basically watching an episode of The Great British Baking Show because Chris taught me the appropriate way to apply the clotted cream to the scones.
Wow. Yeah, good.
After our stomachs were full, it was time to get a few short hours of sleep before waking up to catch our next flight.
Good morning, guys. It is hour 30 something of our 47-hour journey from New York to Los Angeles, and we got a flight to catch. But first, we need coffee. We need to get something for Trevor, and I kind of have an idea of what it should be. Oh, what's up, Chris?
Chris wanted to make sure we saw the sights.
We're going to some huge stops. It's going to be great.
We're locked in. We're ready. And off we went. But first, coffee. We found some city bikes, and before we hopped on them, Chris made sure to remind me.
Remember, left-hand side of the road.
Oh, we gotta leave for the airport in like less than an hour, so we gotta move kind of quick. Look how pretty this is.
Now here you go again, you say.
Look at this.
You want your freedom.
Despite how exhausted I am, it's these part of these kind of trips that I never would have experienced had I not done this. Part of me feels like it's inconvenience that makes the best stories. Because if everything goes according to plan all the time, it's great in the moment, but I don't really have any story to tell. Stop number 1, Buckingham Palace. Do you think the king will come out?
Oh yeah, he's heard you're in town, so.
I wonder if he's subscribed. Next stop. I guess if I never took the worst flight path, I never would have seen this. All right, we made it to stop number 2.
Big Ben.
Ben is looking big today. Anybody know what time it is?
I've no idea.
I can't tell time like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right. We actually don't have much time. We need to get to our flight. Before we get to our flight, we need to go to a store because we got to pick up something for Trevor, which you said you had an idea of what to bring him.
Yeah, I've got some ideas.
All right, let's go. So look at this. We left just in time to hear the bells and hear this guy. Don't get distracted, Tonio. Found a spot?
Get Trevor some treats.
All right, I'm excited. Let's do it.
The best tea in the world.
Biscuits.
Shortbread. If you want to get your flight, we need to go fast.
Okay, all right.
We're late.
Okay, let's go. I better not miss this flight. We made it, and we said our goodbyes because we were on a mission. We got one more leg of this trip. We're about to get on an 11-hour flight from London to Los Angeles. And on this flight, I'm losing my last and final screen, my phone. No in-flight entertainment, no laptop, and no phone. 11 hours. I don't know what's gonna happen. This journey's almost done, but it's not done yet. Let's finish strong and see how this goes. In a way, everything led to this final flight. Could have been a half-a-day trip, turned into 2 completely filled days. I wonder what seats we'll have. Oh. Okay. I made my way on in and got comfortable for a nice long flight. Fortunately, I had a little bit more legroom this flight. It gave me this cool little pillow and a nice little blanket, and I wasn't going to be needing this screen this flight. We've made it. One final stretch. 11 hours. No screens. We've been really blessed because there's nobody sitting in that seat. We got a little bit more room to stretch. I'm not sure what the strategy is going to be for this flight. We're getting ready to take off. I'll check back in once we're in the air. Okay, so the kind lady over in row 56 let me borrow her pen. How kind is that? It's actually a very nice pen too. I made a list of some really fun things we're gonna do on this flight. Like, number 1, have a Diet Coke. Coke Zero. That whole process just killed about a minute of this 11-hour flight. This is gonna fly by. Here's another few seconds. Sheer amount of dopamine, drinks and snacks are gonna bring me on this flight because I don't have screens is going to be awesome. Well, I guess I'm gonna sit here and ponder life for a little bit. Just got a dopamine hit. Very excited to eat this. That's when Gabe grabbed his backpack and pulled out this random coffee making equipment and started making fresh coffee on the spot. Are you kidding me? It was delicious. Guys, you'll never believe what I just found in the seat pocket in front of me. Kind of stuff is perfect for a guy who's on an 11-hour flight with nothing to do. Be right back. I'm gonna solve it real quick. Okay, look, am I proud at how long this little kid's toy took me to complete? No, but I didn't have anything else to do, okay? Guys, we got it done. Also, even though it's daytime, they tinted all the windows, so it feels like it's night. Brain is feeling extra clear right now. Might just look around, take a couple of deep breaths, maybe read the safety manual. Check in soon. This is when things got a little bit weird. Lack of sleep, no entertainment, just my thoughts. So I decided to walk to the bathroom for a second. This is a nice little change of scenery. I never thought I'd be saying that about an airplane bathroom. After my nap, I just kind of stared off into the distance and questioned everything. I don't even know how long we've been on this flight or how long we have left because I don't have access to flight maps. Tried to look at the guy's screen in front of me, but I felt a little creepy after a certain point. There's a high likelihood that the flight attendant outside of this door can hear me talking to myself in here, so before things get a little bit too weird, let's go back to our seat. Look at all this walking. It's such a good reminder to sign up for TrainWell, take the quiz to find a perfect trainer, and get 14 days of free training here. And despite my little trip to the bathroom, I came back and this woman had this on her screen. I honestly felt like I was going crazy at this point. Even after the food came and I ate whatever it was that they gave me, I was feeling absolutely terrible. To be completely transparent, I think the reason this felt so weird is because my life is constantly filled with noise, specifically screens. So to sit in tired silence for 11 hours straight, I think was getting to me. I made a pretty simple decision to just start walking around the plane. I walked, I prayed, and I got out of my own head, and I started feeling better. Not perfect, but better. And before I knew it, guys, it's always darkest before the dawn. The lights just turned on, and they started meals again. And we're an hour and a half away from landing. We're almost there, guys. I don't think I was the only person excited that this 11 hours was coming to an end. We had one last meal, and then it was time. We're landing. My mission was to discover why this flight exists. And I'm sure if I Googled that question, there's probably a boring answer for it. But I like to think this flight exists to help a 26-year-old dude who's addicted to screens and noise unplug, fly around the world with good friends, and live a little. Friends, we have made it to Los Angeles, and now we just have one more stop. I got it. Ta-da! This is from London.
Wait, actually? You went all the way to Austria to get me chocolate.
Just for you.
Cheers.
Sometimes the most inconvenient trips make the most beautiful stories. If you made it to the end, you are a champion. But you might as well watch this one too. It might change your life. Okay, that's a big promise. It probably won't change it. Well, but okay, no, it could change your life though. All right, see you in the next one.